This video is about Airline Manager 4. I'm going to cover what are the best hubs to play on Airline Manager 4. Unfortunately, my video recording device does not record the game, so I'm going to show you using an online map service. I've been playing from the United States just out of fun, but if you want the absolute greatest number of connections, you want to be centrally located. For example, this area over here is going to be very centrally located. Places such as Qatar or Dubai, centrally located. Or another example would be right over here, Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan. The game really doesn't take too much into account about how big of a city it's in. I see the same amount. I see not that much difference between large cities and small cities, but you probably want to be in a big city. I'm going to use the example. I started out Kansas City, but if you're in a place like New York, you should have access to more passengers, which is going to help you with some of your larger aircraft because there are cities that really don't have a lot of passengers coming out of them. And the other issue you're going to have is with Airline Manager 4, I don't believe you can go across the Pacific. Maybe you can, and I'm just unaware because I haven't been able to get past Alaska. I don't have planes that fly long enough yet. And I've only got a few planes that can make it across the Atlantic. I've been able to reach out in the north of Russia, definitely Greenland and the north of Canada. And I've been going down as far as Ecuador, Colombia. I don't remember if I got down any further yet. I do have long range planes. I don't remember the farthest I've gone out, but my advice, stick to some place that's centrally located. And why not start with Dubai? Seems like a good place. Um, it seems like the popularity of the routes, the system is not very advanced in terms of choosing how many passengers you have or how much money you make. It seems like it's a very much in terms of money, it's distance oriented. So what I do is I look for the long haul flights. If you are in a centrally located area, you're going to get a lot of long haul flights. I have a little bit of problems making it across the Atlantic. I cannot do it with all of my aircraft. So what happens is they really have kind of a short range, and you'll notice that there's really not a lot of options down here in the Caribbean coming from where I started, which is Kansas City. And I chose Kansas City because it's kind of in the center of the United States, and I just assumed I was going to do short haul flights, which I did. But you want to get into the long haul flights because it's just easier and they make more money, etc. So then you got another option, which is going to be, I mean, it's your personal taste. You might want to do Athens. You might want to do Istanbul. And Cairo. You don't have to be too picky about it. You might want to come over here and do Pakistan. So looking for that centrally located hub, if you do Pakistan, you should be able to make it to Australia, South Africa, Russia, China, and Europe. You might not be able to make it to the United States until you get very expensive planes. So my advice is look between the Middle East and India, or maybe a little bit more north, and that's going to be your sweet spot. I don't think it really matters. Try to get a big city, but it doesn't matter that much because it seems like the demand system for flights is really not an accurate number. I see the low demand airports are around half the high demand airports. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's kind of like what I'm saying. I'm really not investigating it that closely. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.